I'm hoping you can expand on this a little bit.
Sure.
Is the purpose of this tour to promote policies that were already passed to build public enthusiasm for the president's agenda? And obviously you're a political creature who was a former DNC chair, and I don't want you to violate any rules. But is it a coincidence that the president is going to two critical blue wall swing states for the first stops on this tour?
Well, the first speaker today was Randall Woodfin, the mayor of Birmingham, Alabama. We're not looking at red or blue. We're looking at red, white, and blue. If you look at where infrastructure dollars, if you frankly follow ARPA dollars, follow every funding stream, you can't disaggregate red states, blue states. The president has said repeatedly, and the vice president have said, we are the president and vice president for everyone. In my travels that I described, I've been to Oklahoma, I've been to Texas, I've been everywhere where we are seeing investments. And the purpose of this, and it kind of gets back to the most recent question here, is educating people about what has been accomplished. People have a right to know how their taxpayer dollars are being spent. And a big part of this tour is to educate folks that your library that didn't used to have high-speed internet, and I've been to one of those libraries, and it now has it. And by the way, libraries are workforce hubs in many communities because that's where people go to do interviews. That's where people who are, don't have a computer at home go to write their resumes and things of that nature. Educating people, I think it's a really important part of governance. It's a really important part of making people believe that government can work for them. And so that's what this tour is about.
And just the Wisconsin and Michigan being the first.
Well, again, Birmingham, Alabama was the first conversation he had.
Zoom and Air Force One landing.
Well, I think if you look at the president's travel and the vice president's travel over the course of this year, when there's a hurricane or a storm, a weather event in Iowa, we were on the phone with the governor of Iowa approving an emergency declaration overnight. Same thing in Texas and Oklahoma and elsewhere. Storms don't just go to blue states or red states. Storms go everywhere. And that's been the focus of the president, the vice president.